I'm going to show you how configuration rules work using this bookshelf. So you can see I've got a configured design with some different variations. I can turn the shelves off and on. I can choose the shelf count 1 to 5 from my theme table. I can set the material thickness, and I can choose between wood or green melamine. Now, what I can do at the moment is create some nonsensical sizings. For example, I can make a shelving unit that's far too small with too many shelves, and it's going to cause some problems. So I can put in some restrictions which will enable us to only create valid combinations of our design. We can view the workflow guide if you want to the first time you open configuration rules, and you can get all the information like so. Let's go ahead and create some configuration rules. So you'll start with this empty block, and you can go ahead and start adding things in. But what I'm going to do is actually discard that, and I'm going to start by creating a rule for height. I'm going to turn this rule on, and I can say it sets the height parameter. Now, the easiest way to work with rules is to use the block from object mode. This is the interactive mode. And when you enter this mode, you can see that you're able to select these types of things here. So I'm going to set the height. If I do a left click, I can say, let's set the height here. I'm going to choose to do a range. We'll do a range and we'll input some sensible values there. So a minimum of 400, a maximum of 1200 millimeters. And what I'm going to do is also configure an increment. I'm going to set the increment to be 100. We can say apply and close. And now we immediately get that set to minimum of 400. We can create a new one, and we can try and create a cabinet that's larger than 1200, let's say 1500, and it's not going to allow us to do it. So we've got a minimum and a maximum now. I can try and set it to 599, and we can't do it. And you can see we've violated that rule. So I can only choose sensible values here. So I can do 600, and that should be a valid result. Now, if I go back to my first design, you can see I can still create any number of shelves, and I can also choose any thickness. So what I'm going to do next is go back to my rules and apply a rule for thickness. So I'm going to go in here and create a new empty block. This is going to be my material thickness rule. I can turn it on. This time I will use a logic block. We'll come in here and we'll pop that in there, and we can say if, and we could of course go around here and say modeling feature. If the modeling feature, so we could grab that guy and put it here and say if the modeling feature is my sketch, which is my height, and start using the values like so. So we could use any of the menus from the top. The alternative way to do that, again, is to go into the block from object mode, which is just so intuitive, and say if my height is this, let's drag and drop, and then you see all them parameters are applied for me. So I no longer need that, and I can just pop them in the bin. So if my height is, let's say, less than 600, then I'm going to set my material thickness to 16, and else, so here I can do a copy and paste, Control C, Control V, else we'll set it to 20. So for the larger sizes, we want to have a thicker material, and for the smaller sizes, not. So we can apply that. And I'm going to continue, or I can show you how that works if you like. So for example, anything under 600, so 400 has now been set to 600 and I can't pick anything else. 600 and above is set to 20. Okay, so it's nice and sturdy. So I'm going to create, I'll show you how to duplicate another block. So I'm going to do my third and final rule. This will be the shelf count. Okay, because at the moment I can create some kind of silly looking things, and this can stay inactive as I show you how this works, right? So with my height is 400, we can set the shelf count to be like a little bit silly, and that actually gives us some warnings. You know, it doesn't make sense. That's not how we're going to design our shelves. Let's go back to my rules, and we've got a shelf count. We'll say it sets if the modeling feature is 400, so that's the smallest, then we're going to, and then I don't need these, right? I can get rid of these for now. If the modeling feature is 400, then I'm going to set the component shelves to be off. So let's grab this little guy here, and we can set that to be off. Then I'm going to get rid of that else and actually do a little copy paste, and then I'll get rid of that guy. Oh, sorry, I'll keep that guy. I'll get rid of that guy. Now, if the modeling feature is less than, and we'll go 700, we will set the, not the material thickness. Ooh, they've like joined together. We'll set the material thickness. We're going to set the shelf count to be equal to, and then we can pick 1 and 2. Okay, so let's just see what that does to start with. So apply and close. So if the cabinet is 400, oh, I need to make my rule active. You see that I missed that off? It's not active. As soon as I make that active, you're going to see that this updates here. Let's say OK. So as soon as your cabinet is 400, this is now disabled. So it doesn't matter what the shelf count is. As soon as we're above 400, you can see that we can set the shelf count to 1 or 2. So let's go ahead and continue with my rule making. Then I will say, let's copy and paste that. If the height, and then here I'm going to put in a range again, so I'll go between 700 and 1000. We're going to set this to be 2, 3, and 4. And then what we can do is say else, and then we pop that guy on there. Oops, not that one. We go else, and we pop that guy in there, and we say shelf count for everything else could be everything, right? We do 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That's pending. I can say OK. That automatically applies everything. So if I get my configuration 3, I'm going to change the sizing to be 800. That's a valid parameter. As soon as I click away, you'll be able to see that I can pick 2, 3, and 4. I can obviously turn my shelves on to make my configuration active. So I've got the option to go 2 shelves, 3 shelves, 4 shelves. That looks quite sensible, but I could refine it further if needed. Let's create a new configuration, and we'll make this one 1200. Of course, you've always got the ability to turn the shelf count off, and now I can literally choose whether I want to have 1 shelf, 2 shelf, or all the way up to 5 shelves. And of course my material thickness is determined. So there's a little introduction to rules. I hope that helps you get going. Please do comment and give us your feedback.